Well, I was on a flight with Marvin coming back home from a fiscal logistics symposium.
I heard a thump on the cabin bay floor, and then the lights turned on.
I was actually seated about 3 rows behind Marvin. It was literally, we take off, the plane just gets to the elevation where we're cruising, and then all of a sudden, bing, Captain, is there a physician on board?
I kind of looked over to the right and saw that there was basically nobody there, and the gentleman wasn't getting up.
And then all of a sudden, Marvin stood up and he said, "Hey, I'm a Navy corpsman, let me help."
What I heard from the woman that was next to him was that he stood up and just, I guess, buckled and just fainted, and that thump, that was his head hitting the floor face first.
I pretty much was like, oh, I was like, okay. I said, HM1's on this, he's got this, okay, good. He's in good hands.
I gave 2 rescue breaths. He coughed a little bit and then came to.
And so Marvin then asked the flight attendants to take the oxygen out for him, and they put the oxygen mask on the patient and began giving him air. And that seemed to help him a lot, and the patient actually seemed to kind of calm down a little bit and start breathing regularly.
I monitored his breathing and his pulse on my iPad. I have an app, you know. You can just, every 15 minutes I was just monitoring him. And then as he came to and started talking to me more, okay, I made the call that he's doing a lot better.
Nobody was really in that ultra state of panic just yet, but you could tell people were concerned.
When we finally landed the 4-hour trip, they basically they tell everybody to remain seated and that the EMS was going to arrive.
Flight attendants on board were giving him handshakes and saying, "Thank you so much for your service, and thank you for stepping in and taking care of him." And they were very, very grateful.
Do I feel like a hero? No, I just think it was, hey, a gentleman needed help. He didn't ask for it.
Yes, I would say Marvin is definitely a hero.
We volunteered to do this job, to make that daily commitment of wearing that uniform and what we're supposed to do. So I just call it part of the job, regardless if it isn't my job description.